Hello guys, I hope you watched the previous video where we have discussed about data distribution styles in Redshift cluster. So in this video, let us take a real-time example and analyze which distribution style will be suitable for which scenario. Let's take an let's take an example of cab delivery system. So in this cab delivery system, what happens? Basically, customer open any cab delivery system. If you take an examples, you can assume like Ola and Rapido. So what customer do? He will order, right? Yes. So we have customer data. We have customer data. So for that, we need to maintain customer data. And so who transport the customer from one place to another place? Drivers, right? So we need to maintain the driver data as well. And whenever customer places an order, we need to maintain those orders as well, right? You can see under orders data, what we need to maintain each and every customer orders, right? Yes. Each and every customer bookings we need to maintain. Or we can assume like orders. So each booking or order contains some particular ID to identify each order. Yes. So each and every order contains some particular ID. That is nothing but you can assume that like distribution key, right? We can even assume that particular ID to identify particular customer's order or booking. So in order to identify that particular customer booking or order, we are using particular ID. So since we are using particular ID to identify particular customers order or booking, we can assume that like key, which type of key? Distribution key. So since we are using a particular distribution key to identify orders or bookings, we choose the data distribution in Redshift for this orders data is which type of distribution you need to prefer? Key distribution style. Key. First thing, I want to store all type of data, that is customers data and orders data and drivers data inside my Redshift. But now I'm having a confusion with which type of distribution style do I need to choose. Since orders contain unique ID, unique ID that is used to identify a particular user order or booking, we choose to store this orders data under where which distribution style? Key distribution style. So next, let's see about drivers data. Mm, is this drivers data modifying every time? No. Do I am using a large amount of data to store for this drivers data? No. This drivers data is very less data, right? Yeah. So it's a very less data. And one more thing is we don't even need to perform any changes for this data like joining, no operations like joining or changing. Those things we don't even need to perform under this data. Since the data is very less and we even not even need to perform any operations. So coming to maintaining this very less data, what type of distribution style we prefer? All distribution style. If you have particular key, then we choose this key distribution. If you have no such particular key and very large data, then you choose this event distribution style. If you have very less data, then we choose this all distribution style because it provides a fast query response. So books for whenever a user book a trip for cab from one place to another place, he need to get a fast response for whatever the less data available for me and the drivers to get the fast response. Which type of distribution style do I need to use here? All distribution style. All distribution style I need to choose here. At last, we are having customer data. So for customer data, do I am having any particular unique key? No, I do not have any particular identity. I do not have any particular unique ID to identify each and every user. Then do I have, since I'm not having a particular distribution key, I cannot use this key distribution style. So what are the left? Event distribution or all distribution and auto distribution. And even I don't know, I choose event distribution or all distribution. So then which type of distribution will prefer? Auto distribution. So for customer data, which type of distribution style is preferred? Auto distribution style. Auto. Auto type data distribution style we prefer for this customer data. So I hope you understood this. So let's take a small recap of this example. How a cab booking system or cab delivery system will maintain its data on its database. So for that, we choose in three types of data, that is customer data and orders data and drivers data. So whenever customer books, orders will be placed. So in order to book any order, customer need to store his data in the application, and in order to get driver's data as well, immediately based on customer's requirement, driver's data also need to be saved under my database. For saving all these data, I am using Redshift cluster. So now I'm having a question with what type of distribution style do I need to choose for which type of data. So for that, I consider drivers data. I first considered orders data. What does this orders data contain? An unique ID based on the user orders. Each and every time my application provides a unique ID for that order. To identify that particular order, my application provided a unique ID for that order. So since it is having a unique ID to identify particular order, we can choose a distribution style. That is what key distribution style. In the key distribution style, what happens? Our data is identified by using distribution key. We can take our unique ID as distribution key here, and we can even easily able to find the data for response by using this unique key or distribution key. Next, we want to choose data distribution style for drivers data. Since I'm having a limited number of drivers, that is less data, obviously. And we don't even need to perform any operations like joining or change of data. Those all things we don't even need to perform very frequently. So in that case, very less data, but I require fast response. So whenever customer ordered from one particular place to another particular place, a cab booking system, then he fastly get the response of what are the drivers available in that location. So in order to get that response very fastly, we use this all distribution style. Coming to customer data, since customer do not having any particular ID and we do not know whether choose an even distribution or all distribution. So that's why we prefer mainly auto distribution. Based on this auto distribution, what happens is it distributes by default to all distribution style. Whenever table grows past of its threshold, what happens? It changes to even distribution style. So I hope you understood these distribution styles with real-time cab delivery system. If you consider food delivery system also, the same thing will be there. Customer data it needs to maintain, and food orders data it needs to maintain, or else food booking data it needs to maintain, and drivers who delivers that food, those drivers data need to maintain. So like this, our data will be distributed under that food delivery system application also among my Redshift database cluster. So in this way, based on your need and expectation of your business, you need to prefer a particular distribution style which is highly preferable and best suitable for your need. So I hope you understood this video and you analyzed where which type of distribution style is used, which type of data distribution style is used to store your data under Redshift clusters. So I hope this video is contentful. If you feel this video is contentful, then please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. See you back in the next video. Until then, bye bye guys. Thanks for watching again.